Hey, this is Papa Will. Today is April 7th. I'm sitting here practicing shelter in place, social distancing, which is hard for me because I'm a people person, number one. But I do like verified information I hear. And with this new pandemic going on, it's any wonder everyone isn't doing the same thing I'm doing since we have to, basically stay at home. Being retired, I don't have to go out and go to work, so I don't have to worry about not having a job, but I'm bored. So I spend a lot of time going back and forth from home to Walmart. But enough of that. Enough of that. The reason why I'm here today is I decided that I need to know start from finish where the coronavirus comes from. I mean, you got some people saying Wuhan, China. Some people are saying the effects of 5G. Well, I would have to go with the Wuhan, not because I have anything against Chinese, because I don't, but I do have a 5G phone from Metro PCS, okay? So that's why I'm there. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at information that I find, and we're just going to see what the experts say, okay? Hey, this is Papa Will, aka Mr. Y2K. Now that I'm practicing self loneliness, I call it, I've been having a lot of time to think about various things going on. So the thing that's on everybody's mind, let's dispel some of these hoax posters, that we keep hearing all the time about what the origin is of the coronavirus and how it got started. But let's go see what the experts say. We're going to find out what Robert Kuznia and Drew Griffin had to say about this virus.
Because we don't know where the novel coronavirus came from yet, the conspiracy theories fill the void.
I'm telling you, the Chi-Coms are trying to weaponize this thing.
Conservative talk show host Rush Limbaugh with zero proof suggesting a Chinese bioweapon lab is to blame. A Chinese official tweeting it might be U.S. Army who brought the epidemic to Wuhan. But to find the real source of this pandemic, it's best to leave it to science. CNN has spoken to a half dozen virus hunters who right now say anyone who claims they know the exact source of the novel coronavirus is guessing. Did it come from bats? Most likely. Chinese researchers have already determined the coronavirus is 96% identical at the whole genome level to a bat coronavirus. 27 public health scientists from across the U.S. and the world wrote this letter in the journal Lancet, condemning conspiracy theories and citing scientific evidence, including the U.S. Centers for Disease Control, that supports the theory that overwhelmingly conclude that this coronavirus originated in wildlife, as have so many other emerging pathogens.
The common thread is wildlife. These pathogens emerge from wildlife.
One of those scientists is one of the most preeminent virus hunters in the world, Peter Dasher.
Because we've been doing this work in China for 10 years, we had a whole series of genetic sequences of viruses we've found with our colleagues. So when they got a new virus in people, because of COVID-19, they could compare it to what they'd seen in bats. So they knew straight away, this is likely a bat origin virus.
And because it has that 96% comparison rate to what was actually in a bat, that's why you're saying it's very, very likely this did come from a bat, although we don't know where this strain actually came from.
We're very confident that the origin of COVID-19 is in bats. We just don't know where exactly it originated. That's what we need to do now.
Who is the dog?
It is a genetic detective story. Researchers will trace the virus that is killing thousands to a yet-to-be-captured bat in the wild, to a potential animal that became the crossover vehicle for COVID-19. Yes, the virus could have transferred directly from bat to human, but most likely, says Dashik, it was bats infecting farmed animals, the animals brought to market alive, and kept with people in one of the most perfect incubators for viral infection, the Chinese wet market.
This huge diversity of animals live in cages on top of each other with, a pile of